Let's talk about some of the challenges of being a leader, right? There's so many good things. We lead people, it helps our career. There's so many good things. But what about consequences? What about the consequences when your teams are not meeting an objective? There's a lot of different ways that this can be handled, right? But the thing is number one is you should be tracking all along so that something not met is not a surprise. You should be ahead of the game and set and communicate any types of delays to your upper management so that they know that things need to be adjusted. However, when it comes to your team, those conversations should be taking place during the entire process. You don't want your team to simply miss a goal and then have a talk with them. If your team is providing you with status updates and you're on track to where perhaps the timeline's going to slip, that's where you need to have those conversations and determine, is there something they need? Is there something that can be adjusted? Or is there a tougher conversation where maybe someone's not performing? But the thing is you need to track them all along so that the conversation doesn't happen after the event. The conversation should be taking place during the event so that you can make those changes. Again, that's part of the difference between leading a team through the process or having that tough talk with your team after the timeline has been missed, which guess what? You as the leader, that falls on you, not your team. You can't sit there and say, hey, my team didn't meet their expectation because you're the leader. At the end of the day, it's up to you to make sure that your team is meeting those expectations. So help your team by managing them through the process and have the conversations and find out what is the challenge so that you can communicate it, or is there resources needed? Is the timeline just not accurate? Did some other external event alter the timeline? The faster that you can address it and actually share that with, again, whoever you're reporting it to, the better it's going to be for everyone because the people, the C-suite, whoever it is that you answer to, they don't want to be surprised. They would rather have that information early rather than at the end. So again, take the timeline and discuss it throughout the entire process. Don't leave it for the end.